Check, 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 check. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Very faint. 1, 2, 3, 4. Check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Check, check. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Check 1, 2.
Check, 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 check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The Shamrocks have bounced back after a 1-2 start, defeating their last two opponents in the Raiders and Militia. Tonight, to town with the Northeast Panthers as the Shamrocks look to make it 3 straight, live here on WMCT. The Shamrocks have bounced back after a 1-2 start, defeating their last two opponents in the Raiders and Militia. Tonight, Dave Donahue, former quarterback, comes to town with his new club, the Northeast Panthers, as the Shamrocks look to make it 3 straight, live here on WMCT-TV.
Takes the handoff here. Kelleher rolls out. Puts it up. He's got a man. Touchdown. Number 84. He's playing on the end. Looking for the end zone. He is. Touchdown. Great save. Beats it. Tron. Looks like he is gone. Rossi has him. Takes him down for the sack. Toss it to the play. As he tries to come back. Will he be able to get in? And he stops short. The Shamrocks come up big on fourth down. Incredible stand by the Shamrock defense.
Hello, I'm Matt Bisaccio, and welcome to Kelleher Field for tonight's live presentation of Marlborough Shamrocks football as the Shamrocks host the Northeast Panthers here in Week 7 of the 2023 ECFL season. The Panthers come into tonight's contest with a 1-4 record, having lost their last 3 games by a combined score of 70-20. The Panthers are scoring a pedestrian 12 points per game while allowing 21 points per game. On the other side, we find our Marlborough Shamrocks, who have come into tonight's contest with a 3-2 record, having won their last 2. Marlborough is scoring 19 points per game, while the defense is giving up 22. So will the Shamrocks take care of business here tonight, ahead of their huge game next week against the Admirals? Or will this Panthers team steal one here on the road? Tensions will surely run high tonight, so stick around with us over the next few hours here on WMCT-TV. Game time temperature of 76 degrees. By the time we get to 9 o'clock, it'll be 70. Slight southwest breeze at 4 miles per hour. And the sun is going to set over beautiful Marlborough, Massachusetts at 8:01 p.m. So about another hour or so of sunshine here. Big storyline coming into this game. Former quarterback and captain of the Shamrocks, Dave Donahue, defected a few weeks ago and is now the starting quarterback here for the Northeast Panthers. '88, Max Pednoff, counting his steps as we near towards the kickoff. Appreciate everyone joining us here tonight for this presentation of Marlborough Shamrocks football. The kick is up and it is away. Fielded at about the 5-yard line. It's the right sideline and taken down. Just outside the 30-yard line. Well, the Panthers will start their first drive here of the evening. Panthers are wearing new uniforms. Red helmets, the white logo, gray jerseys, red trim. And the Shamrocks, as you can see, are wearing their new uniforms this season. The black on black with the classic white helmet. So the ball is spotted at the 30-yard line. 3 receivers, 2 backs. As Donahue takes his first shotgun snap and he drops back. Steps up in the pocket, lofts it up. He's got a man. Oh, Donahue's got it. Oh, first play of the game. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh. Not the start the Shamrocks were looking for, that's for sure. As on the first play, Donahue goes deep to number 1, Delando Clark, for a 70-yard touchdown pass. Donahue found some room in the pocket, stepped up. Clark had beat his man. And Donahue with a nice long ball there to start this one off. Jamie Ryan takes a shotgun snap and tries to hit somebody going across the middle. That was number 5, Dana Plant. So the 2-point conversion is no good. And after only 19 seconds here from Kelleher, the Panthers have jumped out in front 6-0. All right, now a little bit more pressure on Miles Forster and the Shamrock offense to come out here in this first drive and put something up. As always, we have a nice crowd here at Kelleher Field. And short kickoff. Fielded about the 25-yard line. Out past the 40. And taken down at the 45, where Forrester and the offense will begin their first drive. That was number 0, Bobby Goldsby with the return. Still just 29 seconds into this one. Admiral strike first on their very first play of the game, as they lead 6-0. Forrester takes a snap. Quick hitter to the side to Cintron. Able to get by one would-be tackler, but then a gang of Panthers swarms him to take him down for should be a minimal gain. Officially a no gain there on first down. That's Brett Ankle in the backfield with Forrester. Cintron in motion. Forrester drops back. Has a man over the middle. Pass was low. Drew Bolton was open going across the middle, but Forrester's pass was low of his intended target, and that'll bring up third down. Panthers break the huddle with 4 receivers. 3 to the bottom of your screen. That's Asim, Bolton, and Cintron. I believe that's Hooks at the top of your screen. Forrester once again over the middle. Pass intended for Dalton Hooks. And that's a quick 3 and out here for the Shamrock offense. An auspicious start. Two and a half minutes gone by here in the opening quarter. Marlborough can't pick up 1 yard there on their first drive, so it's heading off out to punt. That's a nice punt. And unfortunately, wait, did that go into the end zone? No indication as of yet. Looks like we have a penalty there. Looks like that might be a touchback, but we'll see what happens here with the penalty. Early indications that it's on Northeast. Not the clearest of calls, but I believe it's going to be a touchback and then a penalty that'll push them back. So they'll be starting their first drive from what it looks like the 15. So here's Donahue, second drive here of the evening. Once again, drops back, quick pass out. Sideline, number 4, able to pick up. Looks to be 15 yards. Might have a horse collar penalty on top of it. Also check that. That's going to be a hold. Looking like it's going to be called on the Panthers, so they'll back them up again. Yeah, you would think after the week that Brett Ankle had last week that they would probably run the ball a little bit more. Thanks for checking in. We encourage anybody out there to drop us a comment. So after the gain and the penalty, it's a 1st down and 7. Ball at the 18. As Donahue looks to go deep again. He's got another man. He's got another man. Look at that. Another deep ball from Donahue, but the ball's on the ground. The referee stating that he was down by contact. Another deep ball from Donahue. The Shamrocks defense is on its heels. Not the start we were anticipating here this evening, folks. This defense has got to come up with a stand now before they put their offense in a real hole. A 65-yard gain. No, 55, my apologies. A little bit of motion. Looks like that's going to be on Marlborough. Free play. Donahue puts it up. A few different defenders there, including Harris. However, that was a free play, so the Panthers will get 5 yards.
Come on, keep it!
5 minutes gone here in the first. 1st and 5, ball at the 24. With a short pass for Donahue. Plant drags 3 defenders down for an extra few yards there. As the Panthers pick up another 1st down. Offense looking impressive so far. Donahue doing a good job so far, getting the ball out quick. Northeast yet to run the ball. First down and 10 as the Panthers have entered the red zone. This time, pass out. That was Brian that threw that one, number 4. Running a quasi 2-back set system right now. Brian, if you remember, threw the ball on the 2-point try. That's a pickup of 10, so it's going to be 1st down and goal at the 10. All right, we've got a timeout as the Panthers take their first, and we'll take our first timeout here as well, here on WMCT-TV.
I don't know why you're so sad. You've got a roof over your head.
You gotta stop with that depression stuff. That's what white people think.
You all right?
It just feels like it's coming from everywhere.
Do you want to talk about it?
You can talk to me if you're feeling sad.
Whenever you need to talk, I'm here, okay? You're watching WMCT-TV Marlborough.
Left here in the first quarter. Panthers at the 10. First down. Bryan in motion. Donahue flips it up. Ball is caught, but well out of bounds. Pass intended for Clark. And we just want to thank everybody out there for watching tonight's live broadcast of Marlborough Shamrocks football. If you're watching us on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button. If you're watching us on Facebook, make sure you hit that like button so you never miss a Shamrock or any other live sports broadcast. And like I said before, we encourage you to engage with us by leaving a comment. Let us know how we're doing and show support for the Shamrocks in your community. Donahue over the middle, ball's tipped up. Shamrocks defense finally puts a couple of plays together there. So that'll force third down. Less than 7 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. And based on the fact that they didn't try to kick the extra point, I'm assuming that they don't have a kicker available. So still 2 down territory here for the Panthers. Got some motion. Looks like it's going to be encroachment. Free play. He puts it up. Donahue takes a big hit. Believe that was Willie Soto, number 33. Correct. Linebacker Willie Soto. So it's going to move the ball up 5 yards to the 5. Third down and 5. Hugely important play here in the early stages of this game. They give. It's to 21. Devin Charles, but Marlborough stands him up. That is marked as a no gain. Clock will continue to run. 5:15 to go here in the opening quarter. And it does look as though the Panthers will go for it here on 4th down. Looks like Bryan will take the snap. And it looks like we've got some motion there. Oh, back the Panthers up 5, back to the 10. Jordan Ware in motion. As Bryan takes a snap, floats it up. And the pass is well out of bounds as the Shamrocks come up with a stop here on 4th down. First objective was getting the ball back. Now they need to get some room for themselves, get out of the shadow of the goalposts. So they can at least try to flip the field position here. Forster and the Shamrocks back out for their second drive. The give is to Anktel, up the middle. Anktel makes them pay. Heck of a run there from the vet, number 20, Brett Anktel. He finished that run hard. Forster's weapons. It's got Asom, Cintron. Bobby Goldsby is checked in at tight end. I believe that is Bolton at the top of your screen. Oh, it's a fumble. Anktel, thankfully, right place, right time. Falls on it and saves the possession for Marlborough. After a couple of really good games, taking over as a starting quarterback for the Shamrocks, Miles Forster is off to a slow start here this evening. Goldsby checks out. Hooks checks in. Anktel still in at running back. Forster looks left. He's got Cintron. Number 1 falls forward. Roughly a 5-yard gain there on second down. Officially marked as a 4-yard gain, so it'll be 3rd down and 6 with under 2 minutes to go here in the first. And Coach Ingalls recognizes the importance of this play, so he's going to call a timeout. And we'll take a timeout as well here with 1:48 to go in the first. We'll be back on WMCT-TV.
When the time comes, we must be ready. Call 911.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver. And we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
Hope you appreciated that message from the Ad Council. 1:48 to go here in the first. 6-0 Panthers, and it's 3rd down and 6. Ball at the 32. To give to Gross, is trying to get to the outside, but I don't know if he's going to make it. Oh, cuts back. And he's going to be short. Looks like he's going to be about 3 yards short. Gross has got it, tried to get to the outside. But the pursuit was able to get him out of bounds well before he was. I thought it was a couple of yards short, to be honest, but I do have a few bodies in front of me, so looks like it's a little closer than I thought, and they're going to measure. Or they won't. All right, that's what I thought. I thought it was well short. So Shamrocks come up short on third down once again, so Max Pednoff will come out. .30 seconds to go here in the first. Pednoff gets it off. Beauty of a kick. Takes a favorable Shamrock bounce inside the 20, inside the 15, and will be downed at the 11. Great job by Pednoff there. So all in all, that possession wasn't a total fail. Able to get some room for Max, and Max flips the field position. So now the defense has to come out and take care of their part. Get the ball back. Northeast out for their third drive of the first quarter.
Let's go, Deacon!
Quick hitter to the outside to Bryant. Able to pick up a few. So the clock hits triple zeros here in the first quarter. Not the start that we anticipated, but it's only 6-0. So stick with us here on WMCT-TV.
I don't think it's an accident that I ended up writing music for a living, because I think I lived in a house where I saw how deeply it affected everyone in the house. And just how much everyone defined themselves by the music they listened to.
I think the real important point, we always told them, no matter what you do, no matter what happens, we will help you through it no matter what it is.
Nice shot of the evening sky here in Marlborough. Panthers pick up 2 officially on that first down play. So it'll be 2nd down and 8, ball at the 13. Donahue in the Panther offense already connecting on 2 huge pass plays. One went for a touchdown, which is the opening play of the game. A 70-yard strike to Delando Clark, number 1. Miller showing blitz. Donahue's got Bryan wide open on the right sideline, and he breaks through. Gets past the 30 and taken down at the 32. Shamrock secondary being taken to school right now. Donahue to the right, to Bryan again. Tackle made by Joe Hicks. Just a 1-yard gain, so it's 2nd down and 9. Hicks playing off. Puts it up, and Hicks is there. Nice anticipation there by Joe Hicks. Donahue missed Brian right there. Nobody within 7 yards of him. Decides to put it up. And Joe Hicks, who'd come off of Brian, put himself in position to help make that play. So now the Shamrocks have put the Panthers in a tough spot here where it's 3rd down and 9. This defense slowly starting to build some momentum. As the Shamrock faithful come to life. Donahue out to the left. It's Clark, cuts back inside, and he will be taken down what looks to be a yard or two short. Three minutes gone here in the second. 4th down and 2. Defensive backs playing 7 yards off. Wonder if they'll come up and put up a little bit more pressure considering it's only 4th down and 2. But the give is up the middle. Oh, and a big stop. Huge play there by Brian Miller. Comes shooting across. Takes down Charles, and the Shamrocks will take over. Heck of a defensive stand there for the Shamrocks. Best starting field position so far for the Shamrocks as the ball is at the 41. Forrester, the give to Grossis. Grossis taken down. Very close to the line of scrimmage. May have picked up one. Grossis, who's been very productive in the running back role in recent years, hasn't gotten too many carries, especially in the home games that we've seen here on WMCT-TV. Couple of carries tonight. May have 1 yard to show for it. Again, they give to Grossis. This time he's got a hole. Cuts back. Still on its feet. And inside the 20. 21-yard pickup there for number 32. Shamrocks have had most of their success on offense on the ground so far. Big run earlier by Anktel. And just then, a 21-yard carry for Zach Grossis. Five minutes gone here in the second. Anktel back in. Forrester keeps it himself. Tries to get to the edge. Takes a big hit as he goes out of bounds. Two-yard gain on first down. While I have your attention, I have a question. Have you missed your favorite WMCT program? Don't worry. Just head over to our website at WMCT-TV.com. Click the Watch tab and browse through our catalog of original programming, as well as archive city council, subcommittee, and school committee meetings. Ball at the 18. Forster has Asom. Graham fighting to stay on his feet. He'll be taken down near the sticks. Let's see. Looks to be enough for a first down based on the marker. So it'll be first down and goal to go at the 9. Closing in on 8 minutes to go in the first half. Wide receiver Mark Roberts is checked into the game. It's at the bottom of your screen. High snap, controlled by Forrester. Throw over the middle. Deflected at the line. Second down and goal. Motion. False start on the offense. That pushes the ball out to the 14. Shamrocks are having a heck of a time here on offense. Just Forrester looks left, puts it up, and it's picked easily and down. It looks like he may have downed it in the end zone. He did for the touchback. Forrester puts it up and picked off easily as the Shamrock offense continues to struggle. I believe we can officially call this one a rock fight. Aside from a couple of runs, the Shamrock offense has just really struggled. I can't remember more than 1 or 2 short completions for Forrester. Brian in motion. Donahue, quick out to the left. 3 tacklers, 4, 5. It looks like the play was blown dead before that ball came out. Six minutes to go in the first half. Brian again, the man in motion. Donahue takes the shotgun snap. Tried to move his way out of the pocket. However, he is taken down by a swarm of Shamrocks. Looks like number 99, Shane Howard, was in on the sack. Shane, 5'9", 253. After the first few plays of the game on defense for the Shamrocks, it didn't look like it was going to go very well. However, they've turned it around over the last few drives, and now the Panthers face a 3rd and 17. Soto shows pressure. He backs off, but it's Brian Miller that comes in. And Donahue's hit again. And taken to the ground. Taken to the ground kind of late. That was Mike Farley. But he didn't drive him into the ground. There was nothing vicious about that. Donahue was looking to get bailed out with a call there, but that was a correct no call. So it's 4th and 17. I'm imagining they're going to punt here. Just a quick programming note that during halftime, we'll have a clip from our most recent Marlborough Shamrock football podcast, so stick around for some of that. This week's guests if you're watching this, chances are you already watched it. And appreciate you for all the watches and engagements and all that stuff. But this week's guests, in case you didn't see it yet, are head coach Harry Ingalls and veteran wide receiver captain Graham Asen. All right, got a timeout on the field. And with 4:13 left here in the first half, we'll take a quick break as well. Actually, you know what? We're going to keep it here. We're going to keep it here. We'll get you another message from the ad council as soon as we can. We know that's probably more than half the reason why you tune in, so. First punt attempt here for the Panthers. Takes them a while to get it off, but ends up being a pretty decent kick. Takes a favorable Shamrock bounce. With 4:03 left here in the first half. Miles Forster and the offense will come back out and try to redeem themselves. Rough go of it so far. Had some offsetting penalties, so nothing will change. The first down and 10 at the 44. Mark Robertson at wide receiver, Zach Grosses, the halfback. Miles pulls it back and finds Cintron over the middle. Pickup of 6. So the ball's now inside the 40 at the 38. Shamrocks still have 1 timeout in their pocket. The Panthers have 2 left. Robert Cintron hooks and ace him. Roberts in motion. Miles looks left, puts it up. He's got Cintron, and the catch is made. Looks like he's just outside the end zone. First big play of the day for the Shamrocks. Huge play there from Forrester to Cintron. That's got to be a weight off of number 9's shoulders. Forrester, who had struggled mightily up to this point, connects with Cintron. A 36-yard pass play. Make it 37 as the ball is spotted at the 1. Gross is the halfback. Goldsby in as an additional blocker. Motion. False start on the Shamrocks. My goodness. Golden opportunity to tie this game.
It was a 207.
2 minutes exactly on the clock. First down and goal at the 6. The give, Segrasas cuts it back up. Does he get in? He falls forward. The ball's out. The ball is out. Wait, who has it? Massive play in this game. Who has it? We've got a touchdown for the Shamrocks. Gross is fumbled. It looked as though the Panthers had recovered, but somehow in the scrum, the Shamrocks pick it up and they score. Fortuitous play for the Shamrocks. Not sure who recovered that at all. Might have been one of the big boys up front. It's like number 70 is getting some congratulations on the sideline. Zach Lobby. We'll find out whether or not that was what happened during halftime. Try to get you that information. Now it's Caruso. Oh, they fake it. The pass is out. Oh, he overshoots. He had Goldsby wide open. Oh, man. Tough not just to take the point there and take the lead, but we will have a tie ball game here with 1:40 to go. Drew Bolton, the holder, rolled out, had Goldsby wide open in the end zone. The play call was right, just the execution wasn't there. What a weird game, huh? My goodness. It'll be easy to question that one later on if the Shamrocks fall just short. Pat Caruso is about as money as it gets. Heading off set. Fielded inside the 10. Up to the 20. And taken down shy of the 30-yard line. This game has a real nice intensity to it. Shamrocks fighting with the Bandits for second place in the Northern Division. Panthers looking to fend off a 1-5 start. The backstory with former Shamrock quarterback Dave Donahue leaving the team and playing for these Panthers. And now with 1:33 to go in the first half, we are in the midst of a good game, although it's not the most aesthetically pleasing. Donahue surveys, puts it up deep, and that, pass well defended. That looked to be Figueroa. It was. 6 foot, 174-pound defensive back. And for as much success that the Panthers offense had early on, they've really struggled in their last few drives. .127 on the clock. Shamrocks not showing any pressure. They rush 4. Donahue has some time, finds a man. Number 15 takes it out to the 38 as the clock will continue to run. A little bit of miscommunication between the referees and the chain gang. After that first down pickup, it's first down, ball to 39. Just inside 1 minute. Donahue's looking right, throws it right, passes high. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Dana Plant upended. Looked to land on his shoulder, neck area, but thankfully he gets right back up. Nice coverage there from the Shamrock defense. Incomplete pass stops the clock with 50 seconds to go. It'll be second down and 10, still at the 39. Miller, blitz. The pass is back to Plant, and then he is planted by Sherrod Hayward. Panthers call a timeout. 33 seconds to go here in the first half. It's going to be 3rd down and 10 when we come back here on WMCT-TV.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the right seat.
I had mentioned right before the break it was going to be 3rd down and 10. In fact, it is 3rd down and 4. .33 seconds to go. DBs are playing 5 yards off. Donahue looks deep. Actually has a man over the middle. It's Clark. Clark weaving his way. Still hasn't been brought down. And eventually taken down at the 42-yard line. 21 seconds remaining. The clock will now run. Donahue pressured out of the pocket. Finds his way to Brian. Brian picks up a couple. We have a flag on the play with 7 seconds to go in the second. It looks like a hold. And we are going to have a 10-second runoff due to the penalty, and that will bring us to the end of the first half. Not the first half we were anticipating coming into tonight's game. However, we have a close game. It's 6-6. Like I said earlier, we've got a clip from our most recent Marlborough Shamrock podcast coming up for you, so don't go anywhere, and we'll see you on the other side. It's difficult because you have to assume that things weren't going to be sunshine and rainbows at the very beginning of the season with so much turnover.
100%.
I mean, you had to have some type of foresight to understand that after the first few weeks, you might be 1-2, but it's not the end of the world because it's a 10-game season.
It's a 10-game dress rehearsal. That's what I tell these guys at practice. I said, listen, we have 10 games. Yeah, we need to win, but the ultimate goal is to find our 30 to 50 best plays, whether it could be the same play out of different formations. What are our best plays that we can run? And let's get ready to run them for 3 games at the highest execution we can. And everything happens for a reason. I preach all the time. Football takes care of itself. You know, through the negativity, we cleanse some of that bad energy. And then the biggest contribution that those guys leaving was they brought guys like Brett Ansell back, Nick Rossi, Brandon Hampton, Mike Farley, you know, so thank you for the contributions because Brett came back.
Eric Adjaman.
You know, Eric Adjaman from Assumption. Like, we just added so many guys back that said, you know, we helped build this.
Right.
We don't want to see the energy shift. And they came back, and it's an instant energizing. Brett had 3 touchdowns.
Right.
Won MVP versus the militia. He was.
Loyalty is a beautiful thing, isn't it?
It is. Football is a funny game, man. It'll always fix itself.
Yeah. And, you know, the last game that we had, the last home game, in the post-game interview, I'm talking to Miles, and he's just deflecting, and he's, you know, I had asked him straight up, did it bother you seeing these guys bail? Now, he benefited from it because he gets the starting role now, but But he also like took the high road. He said, no, it didn't impact us whatsoever. It's just about the guys that are left here in the room. And that's like a great thing for a leader to do, you know? And like you were talking about earlier, he's just always taking responsibility for things. And that's great. But, you know, being a Shamrock for as long as you have, being from Marlborough as long as you've been here, I mean, I'm sure like on some level it had to like piss you off. Or excuse me, my apologies. Had to tick you off.
Let that fly. I love it. I love it. Keep that in. Keep that in.
No, but it had to bother you on some like internal level, visceral level. When you saw
Honestly
these guys
speaking,
leave. Yeah.
I took it as a slap in the face because we brought those guys in. We accepted them into the Marlborough community.
Yeah.
And like when our starter won the job originally, even though he struggled, again, we knew it was going to be a marathon, not a sprint. Right? All we asked was be better than you were last week. All right? And I rallied behind him because, again, as a receiver, you got to build that rapport with your QB1.
Yeah.
And he was QB1 at the time. So no matter what anyone said, I'm like, hey, we got to rally behind him. We got to rally behind him. So I rallied behind him. I rallied behind all those guys. I tried to pick them up. I'd shoot them texts here and there. I'd Facebook message them. And then when they finally went, I was pissed off. I don't really voice my opinion that much in our little group chat, on our team chat. I made sure I voiced my opinion on there that one time just to let guys know that, listen, if you're not for us, then just leave. Right? Because this Shamrock culture that we built for the last 4 or 5 years, it's legitimate. And if you don't have that tough enough skin to be a part of this team, then kick rocks.
Yeah.
So and like it's almost like a bad breakup. That's what it felt like. Like they just like ripped my heart out. Because again, I tried to build a relationship with those guys, and then they just up and left. And they had their exit plan, like Harry said, and it was like a fu to me, to be honest.
And that's totally understandable. Like as one of the original leaders, you know, since this team has come back here in 2019, you know, and you got leaders like you, like Brett, like Zach Grossis, and another leader that you had mentioned just a couple of minutes ago was the return of Big 5'3", Brandon Hampton.
Hamp, baby.
Yep.
You know, so I remember the first game that we aired where you guys lost and it wasn't really going well. We were getting different comments here and there, and then Hampton actually chimed in as well, and I was like, oh, there he is, you know, shout out to be him. And then a couple of weeks later, he's there. Harry, talk to me about how important it is to have this. Now we talk about the guys that had left. Now it's the guys that are coming in that are trying to help out again. How important is it to have somebody like Hampton back in the fold?
Man, I mean, Hamp and Brett. I don't want to undersell the value. Like I just that's a personal. I want to say, you know, Brett too, because over the years Brett and I have always kind of butted heads because he's so passionate and I'm passionate too. Like and it's a different way when you play. But real quick, Brett has always been the guy. If we're being lazy at practice, he's the guy that I go up to. I'm like, I need you to smash someone for me, and I'll go give him a play where he can kind of set that tone. So. And again, he just had 3 touchdowns, won the MVP belt. So shout out to Brett because, I mean, he's been a huge catapult to us. But, you know, Hamp, he could never play another snap. And his presence would raise the level of everyone around him just standing on the field.
Welcome back to the beginning of the second half. 6-6 ball game. Very short scoring summary here for this first half. Very first play of the game, Dave Donahue to Delando Clark, 70-yard strike. Then we didn't have another score until late in the second half, or the second quarter, I should say, where Jordan Lobb, I've heard Lobby, Lobb, I'm going to go with Lobb. Oh, Zach, my fault. Zach Lobb recovered the fumble. It was a Zach Gross's fumble right on the goal line. The Shamrocks picked it up and then decided to go for 2 instead of just kicking the extra point. The attempt failed, so that's why we sit at a 6-6 game here. Once again, thank you to everyone out there for taking some time hanging out with us on a Saturday night. A lot of viewing options out there. We appreciate you just spending a few moments here with us. Squib kick. Recovered and down by number 30. Michael Burrell out of Bryant University. So after a mixed bag of a first half, Miles Forster and the Shamrock offense come out looking to put up some points to start the second half. So it'll be first down and 10, ball at the 39. Some Cintrone, hooks, and Bolton, excuse me. But the give is to Engtel. Goes to the left, gets to the sideline. Stiff arms a man. And then drags 3 other guys to the sideline. Great first play there for the Shamrock offense. And then we've got a flag, and we'll see who it's on. See if it's a late hit out of bounds. If so, tack on 15 more. That is a personal foul, and it is on the Panthers. So 15 additional yards on top of the solid first play there from Berengto. So with the run and the penalty, it equates to a 41-yard gain there. Nice start to the second half of the Shamrock offense. Engtel remains in the backfield. Forster surveying, puts it up to the right. Cintron, corner, just overshoots his receiver. Cintron had a step. Goldsby checks in. Cintron checks out. Second down and 10, 21. Forrester keeps it. He's rocked. Ball comes out. Looks like Zaglob. He jumped on it first. I'm not sure if he still has it. We have a Panther down. I believe that is number 1, Delondo Clark. I believe he is the one that collided with Zach Lobb, as both went to go try to recover the fumble of Miles Forrester. Clark is moving around as he starts to get to his feet. He does look dazed as he jogs to the sideline. I guess that's a good sign. All right, pretty big loss there on second down. And now it's going to set up a 3rd and 25 as they lost 15 yards on that last play. Just over 2 minutes have gone by here in the third quarter. Panthers blitz. Pocket collapses. Forrester goes down. Gets the pass off. It'll be incomplete. We'll see whether or not that's a hold. I believe he's picking up the flag. So I believe the referee probably thought that it was an intentional grounding. Looked as though he was outside the box, so it's just going to be an incomplete pass. It's going to be 4th down and 25. I believe we're just outside of Max Pednoff's field goal range here. I believe this would be, what, 53-yarder. Although last year he did knock in a 48-yarder in the championship game. So again, just outside of his range, but they'll take the safe play here and let Max punt it. Good directional punt. Oh, lands just inside the end zone. Oh. Gunner couldn't get down there quick enough to deflect it before it went across the goal line. So it's going to be a touchback. The Panthers will start their next drive, their first drive of the second half, at the 25. Correction, ball's at the 20. Donahue remains in the shotgun. Bryant in motion. It's handed off, and the running back takes it to the outside. Charles with a gain of 5 there on first down. Four minutes gone by here in the third. Donahue rushed out of the pocket. Soto in pursuit, and he fumbles! He fumbles! Oh, did he collect it in bounds or not? What's the call? Shamrocks football. Fumble recovery by Aaron Davis. Forced fumble by Willie Soto. Just the play this Shamrock team needed. Great play to pick it up and land in bounds. Huge swing right there, so now the Shamrocks have it. Already in the end zone at the 17. Asim and Goldsby at the bottom of your screen. Cintrone and Bolton at the top. Pitch to Anktel. We've got a flag on the play. Anktel taken down after a short gain. Looks like an illegal shift. Second down and 10. Forrester looks right. Pass is deflected at the line. Pass deflection made by number 1, Lions. As always, another solid crowd here at Kelleher. Third down and 10. Ball remains at the 17. The give to Anktel up the middle. Ball's going to be spotted at the 9. So it will be short. We'll see whether or not they go for it or they bring out Pednoff for the field goal. Looks like they're going to keep the offense out on the field. Just inside 9 minutes to go here in the third. Another massive play. Fourth down and 2. They gave it to Anktel. He stood up. Did he make it? I'm not sure he did. Oh, and after incredible starting field position, great turnover by the defense, the offense cannot capitalize. Growth is not linear, and I think Miles Forrester is experiencing that tonight, along with this Shamrock offense. Certified rock fight. 6-6 ball game here in the third. And pre-snap penalty. Looks like that's going to back the Panthers up 5. inside 8 minutes to play here in the third. Donahue takes a snap at the goal line. Then hits a handoff. Minimal gain. A yard, maybe 2. And after what felt like forever between plays, the Panthers decide to call a timeout. We'll take a quick 1-2, 6:49 to go. 6-6 ball game here at Kelleher.
You know you don't have to wear your PT gear anymore, right?
It's comfortable.
So how's civilian life treating you?
It's fine.
When I got out, I didn't want to admit that there was anything wrong because it felt like a failure. And then I realized, like, there's nothing to be ashamed of. So I started talking to someone. Maybe you are fine, but if you're not, it's okay.
Thank you.
If you or a veteran you know needs support, don't wait. Reach out. Find resources at va.gov/reach.
No fan base in the ECFL turns out like the Marlborough Shamrock fan base does. Week after week, doesn't matter the record, doesn't matter if they're defending champs. Donahue and the Panthers face 2nd down and 13 with the ball at the 7. Donahue drops back, looks right, and he's got a man. Oh, no! Will they catch him? They won't. Are you kidding me? 93-yard touchdown, and then you can add a flag on top of it. And he might be kicked out. Perkins with the late hit. I'll tell you what. Shamrocks need to keep their cool here. They might be without one of their defensive backs already. I'm not sure whether or not Perkins has been tossed. I did see 2 flags fly in the air after the late hit. That was a jump ball between Plant and Perkins. Yeah, and seeing that in the replay, it was Plant was 8 yards into the end zone by the time that Perkins made that contact. And then you see Perkins kind of flops a little bit after Donahue comes up to him to address it. But again, it was a 50-50 ball thrown up in the air. Plant was able to adjust. Perkins fell. And 93 yards later, the Panthers take a 12-6 lead in front of a stunned Kelleher field. There's a lot of talk throughout the week about the Shamrocks wanting to exact a little bit of revenge, but it's been the Panthers who have come out throwing haymakers in this game. They haven't connected many times, but when they have, massive, massive plays. So the Panther offense will stay out there as they go for 2. Not the game we were expecting coming into this one, guys. Not the game we were expecting at all. Credit to the Panthers, though. Their offense has just performed better. They've been able to make some big plays, and the Shamrocks offense has had plenty of opportunities in the red zone, and they just haven't cashed in. Coach Ingalls and Coach Harpin, I'm sure, having explained to them that it seems like Perkins has been thrown out. You just hope that no matter what happens here, everyone keeps their cool. So Perkins hasn't left the sidelines yet, so maybe he's not thrown out. Brian in now at quarterback. Drops back, looks left. Has to spin out of pressure. Heads towards the sideline. Still on his feet. He's got a man in the end zone, and they convert. My goodness. Farley and company in hot pursuit. But Brian able to evade the pressure. Stays on his feet long enough to find a man in the end zone. And now they're saying that it's incomplete. Not quite sure. All right, so after all that, still a 12-6 game. Trying to look at this in replay right now. It was a catch. So it was a flag afterwards, so it must have been offensive pass interference. Shamrock's secondary has given up 3 or 4 just massive plays. So now the Panthers will kick it off at the 50 because of the penalties they took on after the touchdown. Thank you. Appreciate that comment. If he went out of bounds, then came back in, he would be ineligible. So who was that? Rich Ward. Thank you, Rich. Asom catches the line drive kickoff. It's it past the 30. That's it across the 35 to the 36. Plenty of time in this game. This comes down to whether or not the Shamrock offense will be able to execute. Asom, Bolton, Cintron at the bottom of the screen. I believe that's Roberts at the top of your screen. The give is to Grossis. Able to get through the first level. Able to get through the second level. Down the left sideline. Past the 30 to the 20 and out of bounds. Momentum swings back and forth. For a 12-6 game, this contest sure has had a lot going on in it. So Grossis flips field. Position there for the Shamrocks. Now the ball is at the 25. First down and 10, 5:30 to go here in the third. Forrester rolls to his right, steps up over the middle, and he's got Asom. Tight window, throw and catch there. Forrester to Asom. Five-yard gain on the nice pitch and catch there. Shamrocks on the edge of the red zone at the 20. Second down and 5. Forster keeps it, got Cintron. Two defenders close in and break it up. Looked like Cintron had to step there for a moment. But the defenders close in and make the play. Bringing up third down and 5. 4:10 to go in the third. Give to Grossis, bounces it out. Ooh, stiff arms the man. Oh boy, that man has a family. Grossis stiff arms the defender into the turf. And looks to have picked up enough for another first down. Goldsby's checked in. Grosses remains in at halfback. Forrester drops back. Heavy pressure. Throws it up. Oh, finds Goldsby. Under duress. Miles Forrester puts enough on it to get it to Goldsby. Nice pickup there. Looked like that pressure was about to close in on him. Nice job by number 9. 2 minutes to go in the third. Shamrocks trail 12-6. Shamrocks' lone touchdown to this point came on a fumble recovery in the end zone after a Grosses fumble. Other than that, the Shamrocks have been held off the board. So with 1:53 to go here in the third, Shamrocks trail here on WMCT-TV.
How do you know when you've made the right decision? It's the feeling you get in your gut. The one that tells you what's right or wrong. It's the one that says, sure, I can have a drink. Or the feeling that says, okay, I've been drinking. Now what? It's the voice inside you that says, I'm buzzed. Better leave the car when it's time to go. Plan ahead. Catch a sober ride. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Thanks again to the Ad Council. Bangers every time from the Ad Council, you know? Solid advice. Second and 3, ball at the 5. Shamrocks need to cash in. Forrester looking left. Guys, Grosses. Grosses taken down before the goal line. And we've got a flag. Who's it going to be on? This is big. This is of little consequence if it's on the Panthers. It's massive if it's against the Shamrocks. Oh. I think they may have just thrown number 71 out after a personal foul penalty. And that should back. Unless it was it offsetting? So it looks like we have a Panther coming off the field as well. The spot has not been moved yet. It looks like we're just going to do the down over. Correction. It was second down before. It's third down now. So the last play stood. Offsetting penalties. Third down and 3. Ball at the 5. One minute to go in the third. Can Marlborough get in the end zone. Forrester keeps it. The pass is to Roberts, but he's stopped short. He's stopped short. 35 seconds to go. First and goal, first and goal. First and goal, first and goal, balls at the 1. Less than 30 seconds to go here in the third. Feels like they're just going to let the rest of the third run out with under 10 seconds to go. And that is what will happen. So as we take the turn for home, Shamrocks on the doorstep, 1 yard line. We'll be right back on WMCT-TV.
You're watching WMCT-TV Marlborough.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies. Because when people are fed, futures are nourished. Everyone deserves to live a full life. And with your help, together we can end hunger. Join the movement at feedingamerica.org/actnow.
¿Qué color? Perfecto, mijo. Gracias. Thank you. What's wrong, mijo?
Donating to a pet's medical care is one of the many ways you can help families in your community. Pets and people belong together. Learn more at petsandpeopletogether.org.
Welcome back to the beginning of the fourth quarter here, live from Kelleher Field. Shamrocks on the 1. First and goal at the 1. Three receivers. Goldsby is in at tight end. And Grossis is the halfback behind Forster. The give is to Grossis. Does he fall forward? He's in. Touchdown, Shamrocks. Zach Grossis powers it in from 1 yard out. As 7 seconds into the fourth quarter, the Shamrocks tie the game. I think it's safe to say they're going to kick the extra point this time. Bolt in the holder. Pat Caruso out for the extra point. It's up, and it is good. So with 14:53 to go here in the fourth quarter, the Shamrocks take their first lead of the game and lead 13-12. And while I have your attention, I have another question. Have you ever thought about making your own TV show? Perfect. Just get in touch with our station's access supervisor, Alex O'Neill, at our offices on 91 Main Street here in Marlborough by calling us at 508-481-1373, and we'll take you through the basics of using a camera, editing your footage, and turning your dreams into a reality. So now Perkins, I can tell you, has been thrown out. He's in street clothes now. So that Shamrocks secondary is going to have to dip into its bench a little bit. In a game where they've given up several deep pass plays, we'll see how that affects them going forward. But the Shamrock offense responds with a drive and a score by Zach Grosses. Pednoff's kickoff towards the sideline and out of bounds. Special teams gaff right there. That'll push the ball out to the 40. Giving Donahue and that Panther offense excellent starting field position here and a crucial possession for them. See, I'm thinking this is NFL rules. It's going to come out to the 40, to the 35. So first down and 10, ball at the 35. Ball's given to Charles. Leads his blocker and meets a wall. Willie Canada on the tackle. Marked as a 1-yard gain, so it's second down and 9. 14 minutes to go. Pitch to Charles. Brian reverses course. He tosses it up and falls incomplete. Charles checks out in an obvious passing situation here. Third down and 9. Ball still at the 36. Low snap handled by Donahue. Comes right. He's got Plant. Close to a first down. He may have it. Excellent route running there by number 5. Dana Plant, first down Panthers. Ball now at the 45. Marlborough shows pressure. Quick pass out to the left. And he makes it to the sideline. He's got the first down. Past the 40, still on his feet. Inside the 40, down to the 37. Delando Clark. Panthers are responding so far in this drive. Oh, motion there. We'll see whether or not it's encroachment or oh, there it is, false start. Motion there from the left tackle. We'll push the Panthers back 5 yards. Marlborough, blitz. Pass out to the outside. Harris almost came up with it. Number 20, Eric Harris. Believe the ball hit his fingertips. Second down and 15. Donahue called a timeout, and we'll take a quick break as well. 10:02 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Shamrocks lead 13-12 here on WMCT-TV.
¿Qué color? Perfecto, mijo. Gracias. Thank you. What's wrong, mijo?
Donating to a pet's medical care is one of the many ways you can help families in your community. Pets and people belong together. Learn more at petsandpeopletogether.org.
You're watching WMCT-TV Marlborough.
A false start pushes the ball back to the 41 as Donahue in the offense faces a 2nd and 15. Marlborough rushes 4. Donahue has some time, throws it up. He's got Plant. Oh, but he overshoots him. Luckily for Marlborough, Dave Donahue overshot that one. Plant was in the clear. As they've been pretty much the entire game, the Panthers, I'm sure, are in 4-down territory here. You know, no punting, I would imagine. So with 2 downs to get 15 yards, 9 minutes to go. Brian now takes it, gets out of the pocket, still on its feet. Inside the 30 to the 29. Didn't get all of it, but got most of it. Now with 8.5 minutes to go, the Panthers face 4th and 4. Bryan again takes it. Surveys, has a man, overshoots it. Oh, and the pass is almost intercepted. That looked to be Sean Jackson. Can't bring it in. However, Marlborough will take over on downs. Not sure why you wouldn't just have your regular quarterback in on 4th down in an obvious passing. Like, I don't know. Beats me. If you're going to keep Bryan in, design it where he's coming out of the pocket and has some options, but don't necessarily agree with that play call, but it benefits the Shamrocks. So now, their first possession of the game with a lead. 8:22 to go. Ball at the 29. Ankle in the backfield. The give is to him, but he is met immediately. What? Ankle able to fall forward. Gain of a couple. Two objectives here for the Shamrocks. 1, milk clock. 2, put up some more points. Under 8 minutes to go. Shamrocks call a timeout. 7:29 to go here in the 4th. We'll be right back here on WMCT-TV.
Dear Grandma, I can't wait to see you. We can bake your special cookies, play cards, and look at all those old photos of you and Grandpa when you still had hair.
3 out of 5 fire deaths occur in homes without working smoke alarms.
I hope you like the picture I made of us.
If your smoke alarm is over 10 years old, replace it, because you have a lot more memories to make.
Coming out of the timeout, the Shamrocks are up against a 2nd and 8. Ball at the 31. Roberts in motion. Keeps it. Puts it out to Cintron. Gets to the sideline. He's got it. Cuts back. Still on his feet. Still on his feet. Oh, and just tripped up. Just tripped up. Shoestring tackle. Otherwise, that's 6. Great body control there by number 1, Anthony Cintron. Makes the catch, tiptoes that sideline, stays on his feet, and comes up with a big play. .30-yard gain. Shamrocks looking to improve to 4 and 2. Play clock running down. Marlborough set. They give us to Ankle. Hits the middle. There's a flag on the play. We'll see who this is on. Not quite sure what the call was, but it's going to be against Marlborough. Face mask, I would imagine. First and 20. Panthers show pressure. Forrester across the middle. In and out of the hands of Asim. Pass might have been a little bit low, but I'm sure Graham would tell you should come up with that one. Ball on Marlborough's 49. Second and 20. Forrester throws it up. Hassentron, does he come with? He caught it, but was he in bounds? No, he was out of bounds. We do have a flag late, though. Was there a late hit? Thrown in the area of a late hit, that's for sure. Waiting for the official call. And it is going to be a personal foul. Late hit on the quarterback. If we're speaking frankly here, that was a dumb play. You've got to be, like, second down and 20. You've forced the quarterback into a tough throw. It's about to be 3rd and 20. And then with a little bit of a, not a little bit, it's a terrible, terrible play. Now the Shamrocks get an automatic first down. And now they'll be able to run some more time off the clock. Just an inexcusable play. I believe that was number 15 from the Panthers. Vinny Marciano. Now let's see if the Shamrocks can close it out. 4:30 to go, up by 1. Ball at the 36. Fake it to Anktel, over the middle to Asim. Ooh, another one. Graham's looking for the pass interference, but he won't get one. The lack of a call is much to the fans' dismay, as I'm sure you can hear. .417 on the clock. Second down and 10. Shamrocks still have 2 timeouts. The give is to Anktel. Almost lost the ball. There's been some real issues with some of the exchanges between Forrester and his running backs. Shamrocks cannot afford a turnover at this point. Roberts, Bolton, Cintron, and Asim at the top of your screen. Angel in the backfield besides Forster. Forster surveying. Flushed out of the pocket, on the run. Throws it up. Overshoots Bolton. 3rd down. Forster looks a little gimpy after that play. Excuse me, it was. Now it's 4th down. 4th down upcoming. Looks like the Shamrocks are going to intentionally take a penalty here and push themselves back a few yards. No urgency to get to the line. Give Pednoff a little bit more room to work with. Heck of a game we've had here this evening at Kelleher Field. Pednoff gets the kick off. And it's well executed. Down inside the 10. .303 to go. Shamrocks lead by 1. Donahue gets the pass off to Plant. Plant picks up a few, still on his feet. Pickup of close to 6. Panthers with 2:40 to go in the no huddle. Panthers rush 4. Pass overthrown and almost intercepted. Hayward there. Incompletion stops the clock with 2:16. Third down and 4, ball at the 13. Donahue hits his man across the 20, past the 25 to the 26. 2:08, 2:05, and the clock will stop at the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here in this one. Nip and tuck. So no timeout. We're going to stick here with the action, I believe. Donahue looks, has a man, it's Plant. Pass was behind him. Plant not able to bring it in. I'll tell you, nobody can scream like Mike Hurst. That man. Whew. Whatever he yells, I'm listening. .155 remaining. Second down and 10. Quick hitter. It's to Clark. Clark close to a first down. See, might be 2 yards short. So it'll be 3rd down and 2. Panthers out of timeouts. Donahue sets over the middle. Again, just off target. Receiver not able to bring it in. I think that wide receiver heard the footsteps of big Brian Miller coming over. While we have a second, let's go over the upcoming schedule for your Marlborough Shamrocks. Next week, they're going to be playing at Southern New England. That game's going to be played at North Smithfield High School. Kickoff at 7 p.m. Following week on the 19th, they remain on the road at Western Mass. Kickoff at 6. Fourth down and 2. Pass play across the middle. Looks like they may have enough for the first down. The indication is that they do. Panthers pick up the first down on 4th down. 1:35 to go. Clock ticking. Sideline toss. Overshot. Donahue took a hit on the play from Zach Grosses. So after that game on August 19th for the Shamrocks, they come back home to take on the Boston Bandits. And to close out the regular season on September 9th, they take on the Connecticut Mustangs here at Kelleher. I'll be at next week's game at Southern New England, covering that game for highlights, so be on the lookout for that. .116 on the clock. Second down and 10. Ryan this time. Climbs the pocket. Escapes it. Still on his feet. Still on his feet. Past the 40. To the 35. To the 30. Inside the 30. Down to the 27. 1 minute on the clock. 1:02 to be exact. Panthers pick up a first down. Huge play. 27-yard line. Clock runs. Inside 1 minute to go. No timeouts for the Panthers. And Coach Harpin calls a timeout to give some of his players a rest. They look gassed. Don't go anywhere, folks. 56 seconds to go. Shamrocks lead by 1. We'll be right back.
Get it, slip it, cuff it, check it. High blood pressure silently affects millions of Americans. Staying on top of your blood pressure is as simple as these 4 easy steps. Self-monitoring is power. Visit manageyourbp.org to learn more.
You're watching WMCT-TV Marlborough.
All right, welcome back. Panthers just picked up a big gain. Getting it down to what looks like the 27. First down, 56 seconds to go. Shamrocks looking to pick up or looking to make a big play. Donahue takes it, looks, has time, throws it up. Jump ball falls incomplete. 49 seconds to go. And it seems as though the Panthers are going to have to score a touchdown. I don't believe they have any type of kicking game to speak of. They've attempted 1 punt and a squib kick on the kickoff, so I can't imagine they feel comfortable in any type of situation throwing a kicker out there to try to win this game. Donahue looks right, throws it up, plant, deep. Doesn't look like there's any flags on the play. That brings up third down, 42 seconds to go. Plant, who's taken a beating in this game, slow to get to his feet. If you remember earlier in the game, he was upended and fell on his shoulder and his neck and laid motionless for a couple of moments, and now he's checking himself out. Donahue awaits the snap. Looks right, Throws it up. Has a man. Looks like he's got a first. He's inside the 10. Down to the 5. 5-yard line. 33 seconds to go. The clock will be stopped until it is spotted. .30 seconds to go. And the Shamrocks will call their final timeout. No more timeouts with 28 seconds to go. Shamrocks trying to hang on. And we'll take a very quick break here on WMCT-TV.
I don't know why you're so sad. You've got a roof over your head.
You gotta stop with that depression stuff. That's what white people think. You all right?
It just feels like it's coming from everywhere.
Do you want to talk about it?
You can talk to me if you're feeling sad.
Whenever you need to talk, I'm here, okay?
You're watching WMCT-TV Marlborough.
All right, we are back. We are live. 28 seconds left on the clock in a 1-point game. Panthers have just picked up a first down, and the ball is inside the 10. I believe it is at the 7. Officially marked at the 6. First and goal at the 6. Donahue looks right, tosses it up. Plant. Out of bounds. Caught it, but I believe he may have only had 1 foot. You need 2. So second down and 6. After the first down and completion. 22 seconds on the clock. No timeouts available for either side. Brian now in at quarterback. Takes it. We've had false start. False start on the Panthers. Tough penalty to take in this situation. Now instead of 2nd and 6, it's 2nd and 11. Or 2nd and goal from the 6, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Yeah, looking at the replay of that pass in the corner of the end zone to Plant, he only had 1 foot in, just 1. Heck of an effort, though. Tense times here at Kelleher. Brian takes it, rolls out of the pocket to his right, looks back left. Throws it across his body. Oh, dangerous throw. Nice play by Harris there, closing in on the receiver and breaking it up. 12 seconds to go, 3rd down and 11. Shamrocks need 2 more stops. The Panthers need 11 yards. Bryan remains at quarterback. Takes the snap. Throws it up. Way overshoots it. 5 to 10 feet over anybody's head. Not sure who that was intended for. So here's the game. 5 seconds remaining. 4th and goal from the 11. This, unless there's a penalty, will be the last play of the game. Panthers break the huddle with Donahue back at quarterback for the final play. Five receivers. Harris matched up on Bryan at the bottom of your screen. Throws across the middle, and it is long! Donahue incomplete! And the clock hits triple zeros as the Shamrocks come away with the victory. Marlborough survives. Great game. Shamrocks come out on top, improving their record to 4-2 on the season. Came down to the last play. Donahue overthrows an intended receiver. And just like that, the Shamrocks improved to 4-2 ahead of their huge game next week on the road against Southern New England. It wasn't pretty, but they got the job done. Panthers fall to 1-5 in the season. They've lost 4 in a row. Marlborough's now won 3 in a row, and we'll see what the result of tonight's Bandits game is. If the Bandits lose, the Shamrocks will hold sole possession of 2nd place in the Northern Division. Once again, we just want to take some time to thank all of you out there for spending a portion of your Saturday night with us. We certainly do appreciate it. For Emma Burgess and Alex O'Neill and our director, Mike Lawton, I'm Matt Bisaccio, signing off from Kelleher Field. Good night.